Randy's Random Rants.
All right. For this segment, video, we're gonna get into something that I'm really here for. Like, I'm into philosophy, science and stuff, psychology, religion, things like that. And hopefully, my aim is to link up with people who have similar interests and not just local stuff. Like I want to meet people that are like real scientists and philosophers and professors and preachers and stuff. People that really think that they know what they're talking about. And I'm like nobody on this level. I don't have credentials or any PhDs or anything. I just have common sense and knowledge. But this video right here is something that I've been wanting to do as long as I can remember, as far past as me first seeing this movie. I don't know if I was smoked out, high, I don't know. I doubt it. But I've been wanting to do a video or express certain things as far as like I said, as I could remember, before even knowing what to do with it or having the capability of presenting it on a video or putting it on YouTube or anything. Like, I just didn't have the knowledge to do that yet at all, especially when I first saw this movie. But it didn't take me more than once to see this movie to see subliminal messages. I don't know what kind of spirit jumped into Mel Gibson, but he started making these movies around this time, and I believe all of his movies had some kind of very strong message in it, and a lot of people didn't pay attention. He started getting into trouble with cops, police pulling him over, and he was cursing people out, calling people names and stuff, and they tried to exploit him and make him look like a freaking animal. You know how they do. But I want to make this short pretty much. I don't want to drag it out. This one subliminal message in this movie that stuck out to me. I felt like I was stuck inside the movie, like I was looking in one of these smart TVs. But when this movie came out, smart TVs were, I don't believe they were around. Probably HD TV was just coming out or something like that. But there's this one part in the beginning of the movie where they're chopping up some food that they caught, an animal, or whatever they want to use it for. They killed the animal and they're chopping them up. And you'll see what they're doing. They're going, like, when we go through the scene. But there are people that are not known to them passing through their land. And they ask them what they're doing, and they explain to them that their land is ravaged, basically from war and people invading them probably and stuff. So they had to move to find more land. And the chief tells them that his father has hunted this land before him, and he hunts this land, and his son will hunt the land after him. But they could pass through. And that little skit scene right there was a foretelling of what was about to start happening here in America. Again, like a cycle, but worse. Apocalypto, the end. We don't really know where to see it here, just like you didn't see Nazi Germany, but it was happening. All over the world, people's land is getting ravaged by war and famine and everything. Like even parts of the United States, like we have famine and starvation, and I mean kind of. You got forest fires and land brush fires, and all kinds of certain things, but not as bad as other places. And all of these people are coming over here trying to find a new start, and their land is ravaged, and we'll let them come through and pass through or set up or do whatever it is. But the thing that you don't understand is that just like over there, wherever they're coming from, it's coming here next. And when it comes here, it's not going to end. It's going to be worldwide. That's what I mean. And then it goes into the Mayans and how they disappeared. And I mean, the beginning of that, he didn't make a part 2, but I mean, it's the movie is very, very critical, and it's a very intense insight on the future, the past, present, a cycle. But the movie's called Apocalypto. I'm sure you've heard about it if you didn't see it. If you didn't see it, check it out, go look at it. But it's a good movie, very interesting. You gotta read dialogue, so if you can't read, maybe get somebody to sit next to you so they could read it for you or something. But I'll take you through it. Now this is the dream that he has. What do you want? He said, run. Okay. Now this scene right here, they're chopping up their food, or they catch some wild animal that they captured in the forest, and they're cutting him up for his hide and his meat and all of that. They just made a funny joke about some balls and stuff. You gotta see the movie. It's great. But here, check this out, okay? This is how it goes. This is how it always comes, y'all, right? The quiet before the storm.
Bashagat.
He says, what do you want?
Bashagat.
Somebody's about to get poisoned arrow darted in the neck. He says, I am Flint Sky. I have hunted this forest from the day I came of age. My father hunted this forest with me and before me. Jaguar Paw, my son. He hunts this forest with me. He will hunt it with his son after I am gone. Look at them big ass fishes, salmon heads. A good catch, he asks. Good waters here. The forest gives much here. We ask only to pass through. Pass. And he traded him a piece of meat for his 3 fish. Keep safe as you pass. Let's go. He said our lands have been ravaged. We seek a new beginning. He asked, your lands have been ravaged? Yes. We seek a new beginning. That's Jaguar Paw. His father is the chief. He said, Jaguar, he said, be still, my son.
Excellent.
Be still. Back to the village. What do you want? Now this is how I see us in America. Us doing what we do. Everybody called them savages, which I mean, I'm American Indian and African American, which means, I mean, us, we are the people who have no ethnicity. Everybody else has some kind of background or some kind of culture to run back to and say, we're this, that, and blah, blah, blah. This crap right here, in one way or the other, is one of the reasons why I don't have any ethnicity, because all of what my people, this is what we got slaughtered. But us in America, we're here doing what we do, partying, laughing, living, working. You know, some of us have it bad, some of us have it worse than others. Some of us have it okay, some of us have it better. Now, all of a sudden, I mean, there's always been people coming to America, immigrants and I don't know, whatever else. People looking for the American dream, a new beginning, and all of that, and they're coming in waves, and they've been coming in waves, and I'm talking about every continent you could think of. They come over here. We're not going over there unless you're like a billionaire and you want to go and take advantage of the little villages and stuff and go plant a base and build a house over there, and then you like molesting little kids in Indonesia and stuff. But nobody from America is trying to go anyplace else, really. People are coming over here. And this right here is, to me, I'm just saying, like, I could be wrong, because a subliminal message, it's not really something that you can always put a finger on and say that it's an absolute truth. There's always something in a subliminal message to, besides make it subliminal, make it something that can be factual or non-factual. But everybody's land has been ravaged. All of these people, where they're coming from, just take a pick. The East Indies, Asia, Germany, Africa, Haiti. I mean, take your pick. Would you want to go there and set up shop and go hang out and live there? Go smoke a blunt on the corner, or go drive a car around and hang out all day? I mean, go to a nightclub. So everybody's coming over here, and the smart people know, and you don't even know what half of these people have seen in their countries. For them to abandon their country and to come here and just live however they live, like most of these people, they've seen some horrible things already. Like you got people's, forget villages, we talking towns and states and countries being pillaged and all conquered out from war and just bludgeoned to death. Like, I mean, all right, so they come over here, and what do you think is next? Like, you got the Bible, you have politics, you got the news, you got the media, you got intelligence, common sense, everything. Like, what's coming next? The end, like whatever, everything that has filled the globe, this is the last spot to hit. And it's just like before, how the Mayans got took out and how the Indians got took out. Like, I mean, we are savages ourselves. living over here. Like, I mean, you got gangs, you got people killing their parents, people killing their kids, you got your politicians are corrupt, everything. So everything over here is screwed up. So you can't even really expect for this system over here to last forever. There's gonna be an end, and that end it's gonna come, and that's the Apocalypto, the end, the Armageddon. Because when it happens, it's not like when it's gonna be a worldwide thing, and they're trying to make it happen real fast. Like they've been trying to make it happen. I hope that we have a lot more time to get prepared, but this right here, Mel Gibson, something jumped in his ass. Some kind of spirit jumped in him, because of all of his movies that he was making around this time. They all had like little messages and sequences of like some kind of intelligence, like for like I don't want to say superior intelligence, but for you to be able to make or to actually execute subliminal messages, like you're there's some kind of intelligence going on there. Like I'm sorry, but you don't have to comment, you don't have to say anything, you don't have to like nothing. Check it out. I'll be doing a lot more intellectual skits besides besides expressions of self. Thanks for listening. Tune in again to whatever video I post next. Never know what it's gonna be.